So obviously, last home game coming up on Friday. You've had quite the storied career here. Just talk about kind of the anticipation and the memories that have been made here as you kind of prepare for this last game.
Oh yeah, I never thought this day would come. To be honest, my last home game. I know it's going to be a lot of emotions. I played a lot of home games here, and throughout the years we had plenty of fun games that we won and lost. But it's going to be something that I'm going to remember forever. I've had a lot of teammates, I've had a lot of coaches, that pushed me along the way, and it's been a fun college career.
Who's joining you kind of in your walkouts on Friday?
It'll be my brother and sister. Unfortunately, my parents won't be able to make it, but it'll be my brother and my sister-in-law.
And then obviously you're one of a few guys moving on, and another legend, Abe Lucas, likely headed towards the next stage. What has he meant to this program? Even though you guys are obviously on different sides of the ball.
Oh man, he's meant a lot, man. He's a tremendous player since the day he's walked in. I remember when he first came in, he was actually super skinny. It was kind of funny, but he kind of grew into his figure that he was. I think he probably gained like 70 pounds or something, but he's a tremendous player. He's always had a really good attitude, super smart, really good leader for this team, man. He's going to do well at the next level.
And then one thing we're trying to kind of do with a couple games left in the season is just kind of recognize like some MVP, some Rookie of the Year, just from the players' eyes. Do you have an offensive and defensive MVP and a Rookie of the Year so far?
Offensive MVP, I would have to go with Jaden. I think just what he's been through, how he's matured as a person, and just making that transition to the field, and just being that player that we needed him to be. He's been a tremendous player for us. Defensively, that's kind of hard. I'll say RJ. RJ's made a lot of really big plays for us. He stepped up in a way that we expected him to. He's practiced and prepared that way, all year. Coach Coop, he's pushed him. He's pushed all the edges, and that translated on the field, and you've seen that in his game. You said Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
Rookie of the Year, I would have to go with Francisco. He's since day one, he's come in and made an impact to the team. It's pretty impressive how he's grown as a player. He's going to be a really good player for us, for years to come. So be on the lookout for that and expect big plays out of him as well.
Thanks, Jahad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jahad. Next one's going to be Colton Clark, spokesman review. Go ahead, Colton.
Hey, Jahad, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good, thank you. So you're, I assume you saw that you're now the program leader in all-time starts. What's kind of the significance to you, being at the top of that list?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Obviously, some factors had to go into it, like not being hurt, not being injured. The COVID year, amongst other things. But it's crazy to think about. Playing for that long and starting for that long, but I think it points to how well I prepare. Obviously every year I'm not expected to start. I gotta work for my starter position every year. So just I think it's just crazy to me how that came about. But because I remember as a freshman, I remember calling my dad like, I don't know if I'm gonna play until my sophomore or junior year, just because at the time we had Peyton Plur, we had Isaac Dots, we had a whole bunch of other guys that were starting, and I didn't know, I wasn't expected to play, and unfortunately, when Peyton got hurt, my number was called, so rest is history.
Can you talk a little bit about what kind of got you here and what kept you here, and what about this team and this place means, what it means to you, and how it's shaped you as a person?
So I was recruited by Alex Grinch, who's at Oklahoma now. Within 2 weeks, I committed here. I didn't take an official visit. I didn't need to see what Puma was like. I'm from San Diego, so I knew it was different. But that was my only offer, to be honest. And I I knew I could compete at this level, and I seen it was a a golden opportunity for me. And what kept me here is just I think just the family atmosphere. It's a family here for sure, and every year, I always had people to push me outside of my family. This team has always been able to push me. I've had a lot of great coaches along the way, like I said, and every year it's just been a good competition amongst each other, on the team, and obviously in the pack. Every week we're expected to be underdogs, and I like that feeling. So that's what my main reasons what kept me here.
And obviously, you've been here a long time. With the younger guys, what do you tell them about the experience? Maybe lessons or knowledge you impart, things that you tell the younger guys that now that maybe you wish you knew when you were their age.
Not that not that I didn't know this, but just to take one day at a time. Just soak in every day, because man, it flies by. And I know people probably say that all the time, but it really does. Just don't take anything for granted. From the nutrition staff to the coaches to everything that we have in this building, prepares you for success if you have dreams, aspirations of going to the next level, to wherever else you want to do in life. And we have all the resources available for you to be successful at anything.
And what was kind of the emphasis today at practice? You guys circle anything, emphasize anything, maybe problem areas versus Oregon that you want to get short quickly going into this one?
Yeah. I think the main thing was just getting up and moving again. That was a super physical game. And we have a super short week this week, so just we obviously didn't have pads on today, but I think the emphasis was just getting up and moving, and having a full speed practice. Oregon's passed us. We watched the film. We're on Arizona.